Hey guys, Ernie here, Paleo Hiker MD, and day 8 of the Whole30 is complete. Had a good day, woke up post-call today, was lovingly awoken from sleep about every hour last night to answer some calls from the hospital. So woke up a little more fatigued, probably more because of that. Definitely wanted to drink some coffee this morning, but I figured I'd keep it going. I didn't feel like I needed it, and sure enough, I did just fine without it. Got me some water and moved on my way this morning. Overall, a good day, a good energy day. Definitely towards the end of the day, I started to get a little bit tired. I don't know if that's more the Whole30 or just the fact that I was on call and I didn't sleep really well last night. So either way, a pretty good day. I want to take the chance today to talk a little bit about hydration. I spoke a little bit about it earlier in the week, just talking about the fact that I don't like water very much, just to drink plain water. And I struggled a little bit with dehydration. I think that can really contribute to the headaches at the beginning of the Whole30. Most of us are used to drinking some kind of flavored drinks, sodas, diet sodas, things like that. I certainly will drink an occasional diet soda and like a lot of flavored type waters. That flavor is something that I really crave and that I really want, and really something that I still struggle with. But I'm doing a much better job of staying hydrated. So there's a lot of ways to know whether you're well hydrated or not, and I try to keep things really simple for my patients in particular. So I tell them just pay attention to the color of your urine. If your urine is nice and pretty clear or just a little bit yellow, then you're probably doing a pretty good job of hydrating yourself. If it's pretty dark, much darker than you expect, then the bottom line is that you need more to drink throughout the day to keep yourself well hydrated. The dangers of dehydration, of course, severe dehydration is not hard to figure out, but even the subtle aspects of dehydration, it can make you feel worse. Like I said, you can have dehydration headaches. It can also make things like constipation more common because you're just not hydrating enough for your gastrointestinal system to work correctly. So just little things about hydration. So the tip for today, more than anything, is just to stay hydrated. Use your urine color as a gauge as to how you're doing to stay hydrated, and do your best to drink plenty of water. Challenges today for me, quite frankly, were just getting past the fatigue of being post-call. For me, it's being up because of a lot of phone calls, but everybody during the Whole30 is going to have some episode where they don't sleep as well or they have a disruption in their day-to-day life, and you have to get past that. Without question, this afternoon I started to feel a little bit more fatigued, a little bit more almost down to some extent. Now that could be Whole30 related, very most likely or more likely related to my lack of sleep. But it's also just important to pay close attention to your body and what are you feeling and how are you feeling and what does that mean. You also have to be careful, especially in these next couple of days, that fatigue doesn't lead for you to do certain things you really shouldn't do, as far as eating things you shouldn't eat. So challenges today were just being tired from everyday life. All right, so what did I eat today? Started off the day very typically, a banana and a handful of fresh cherries that I ate on the way to work. For lunch today, I did not actually bring my lunch today. We didn't have any leftovers. I really didn't have anything planned, so went to the grocery store. You can scour around and find Whole30 compliant products. We have at our local grocery store, which is a Kroger, they do sell a certain brand of cold cuts that is organic, it's preservative free, and if you get the roast beef, the ingredients say simply roast beef, salt, and black pepper. All the other things, the turkeys and the hams, all have sugar. Organic sugar, but nonetheless sugar. So I had that with some cantaloupe and just a handful of nuts. And for dinner, my wife went to the local butcher shop and picked up 2 amazing looking ribeyes. We got those home. I cranked up the big green egg. I bought some sugar snap peas, some shiitake mushrooms. I finally shredded pretty much some onion, and I cooked up the sugar snap peas, the mushrooms, and the onion into a little saute with some olive oil. and served those on the side of a nice, huge piece of beef. And it was a satisfying dinner, to say the least, after a long and tiring day. All right, guys, so day 8 is complete. Today and tomorrow are kind of some transition days until we get to days 10 and 11, which are kind of traditionally the worst days of your Whole30. I think it's for multiple reasons. I think that the excitement of doing your Whole30 is starting to kind of wear off. Everybody around you eating, you're starting to notice things like, man, that looks good, or man, I'd love to eat that, or really would like to drink a diet soda, or whatever it might be. And kind of that new freshness of the Whole30 is wearing off. You really need to be careful not to buy into that, because you're just getting to the part that's really good. You just have to trust me on that. Talk to anybody who's done the Whole30, and you need to get past that 11 or 12 day mark to really start to see the energy boost up and the things get much better. So hang in there. Stay tuned for our next video tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff for us here on the YouTube channel. I encourage you guys and ask you guys to just share this link with people. Try to get people excited about doing their own Whole30. I've already had several people on my blog write in, comment, and say, I'm going to do it. I bought the book. I'm going to go ahead and do it. So that's really what this series is all about, is to encourage people, to give you a little information about how I'm feeling, to give you information about what I eat on a day-to-day basis so that you understand it's not that hard to do. You just have to plan. And I'm just excited that more people are getting involved. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow.